What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one, man. So, here we go again, man. Errol Spence has called out Shawn Porter and Danny Garcia. He wants the winner. He said he's fighting his mandatory and Ocampo. Then hopefully he could get the winner of Danny Garcia Shawn Porter fight to unify the titles immediately after. Now, Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter hasn't been set in stone. It's been rumored. The WBC has ordered it. So we should get that fight. Hopefully they hurry up and get that fight, signed, sealed, so we can get it delivered. And they're going to fight for the WBC that Keith Thurman has vacated. Or depends on how you look at it. Some people say the WBC stripped him. If you listen to Angel Garcia, he says the WBC stripped him. In some ways, Kenny Porter said the WBC stripped him in some ways. And Keith Thurman said he dropped it because of injuries. That's neither here nor there. We already know what Keith Thurman just don't seem to have the energy no more. He just don't seem to have the will. He just don't seem to have the love for boxing anymore. That's just the bottom line. That's just how it looks. So moving on, he vacated the WBC title. And it kind of looked like he was stripped because he ain't dropped the other belt that he had. So why just drop one? But he dropped the WBC, or he was stripped, however you look at it. Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter has been ordered to fight for the vacant WBC title. Shawn Porter and Kenny Porter are adamant about having that fight. They ready to sign, seal right now. Angel Garcia, Danny Garcia, Angel Garcia came out and said the money got to be right and the situation got to be right, and we'll take the fight. Be careful what you ask for. My thing is this, man. All these dudes talk big shit to one another. Danny Garcia to Shawn Porter making videos about Danny Garcia. They putting the pressure on. They run up on Keith Thurman. Shawn Porter runs up on Keith Thurman. But it seemed like Errol Spence is invisible to these dudes, man. And I seen a video made by the brothers Ticket TV. He did a video. Go check that out. Where he was the brother Barbershop Conversation was on there, because Barbershop Conversation did a video with Kenny Porter, and there's some things I just disagree with, as far as Shawn Porter ducking Errol Spence. And this is one thing, I fell asleep, so I didn't get a chance, because I wanted to say this to Fred from Barbershop Conversation on when he was on Ticket TV, on the brother Ticket TV joint. I wanted to say, because he said that Shawn Porter is not even ranked in the IBF. He was saying that Errol Spence didn't throw his hat in the rankings for the WBC, and he said that Shawn Porter been standing in line for that WBC title, so why jump out of line to fight Errol Spence and lose your place in line? And this is what I want to tell the brothers, and they didn't say this, and I want to say this to Fred, Barbershop Conversation. This is what I'm going to say. I disagree with you, bro. This is why I disagree with you. You say he waited on line to get that shot, and why would you jump out of line and lose your place? Well, here's one fact. I seen the brother Black Fight Fan TV. Shout out to him. I seen those brothers on there. I fell asleep, man. I want to say this, but Fred, you wrong. This is why you wrong. We all know that unification bouts take precedent over mandatories. So, had Shawn Porter jumped out of line, the only way he would lose his spot in the WBC rankings is if he jumped out of line and lost to Errol Spence. Because if he beat Errol Spence, not only is that going to raise his profile, but he gonna be the IBF. He gonna have the IBF title which will give him a pass to jump ahead of the line to fight in a unification bout for the WBC. Now, would the champion, the WBC champion, would they be willing to take that fight? That's another thing. But as far as him losing his place in line, if he was to jump out of line with the WBC and fight Errol Spence and beat Errol Spence, then he would get a pass to the front of the line to fight the winner of the WBC. He don't have to wait in line for the WBC no more, because he'll get a pass straight to the front to fight the champion of the WBC once again, because he would be a champion. So it would be a unification bout. So he don't have to worry about standing in line. You know, it's this. I mean, Errol Spence's bottom line, man, at this point in time, man. At one point, when everybody used to say he's being ducked, I used to be like, nah. And I don't think that fighters are afraid of other fighters. I just think that Errol Spence could damage your profile to the point where you can't recover. You see what I'm saying? When I say that is, Shawn Porter lost to Kell Brook. He lost to Keith Thurman. But in the fashion that he lost to those brothers, it didn't damage his profile. He was able to bounce back from it. Now, it's similar to the Floyd Mayweather situation. When you watch Floyd Mayweather, when dudes fought Floyd Mayweather, it raised their profile. Just because, off of the simple fact that he gave you a shot. Now he beat those dudes, and he might beat them, you know, 10 rounds to 2, 11 rounds to 1, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he thought highly of you to put you in the ring with him raised your profile. So a lot of those fighters got big money fights the next fight, even though they never was the same. Errol Spence has the opposite effect. What Errol Spence does is he damaged your profile because he beat you the fuck up so bad that even if you came back, it's like, where do you go from there? See, Floyd Mayweather didn't beat you up so bad. He just humiliated you. He just outclassed you, you know. And then it gave people would love to say, oh, he ran, or he didn't stand toe to toe. So that was people's reasoning for not bashing the fighter who lost to Floyd Mayweather, because he ain't stand toe to toe. He ain't just beat you the fuck up. Errol Spence is gonna beat you the fuck up. He's gonna beat your body up. He's gonna beat your head up, like Kell Brook. You know what I'm saying? The way he beat Bundu. Keith Thurman ain't beat Bundu like that. And I wasn't a believer in the beginning that Errol Spence, you know what I'm saying, was this type of fighter, but he made me a believer with that Lamont. But prior to the Lamont Peterson fight, the Kell Brook fight, he showed me a lot. But the Lamont Peterson fight, man, Lamont Peterson ain't never been walked down and dogged like that. Never. And that showed a lot, man. And I think that dog that he showed, that he just beat the dog out of Lamont Peterson, man, that might have scared fighters even more. So for dudes to say like Shawn Porter, Danny Garcia, these dudes ain't ducking Errol Spence, man, they ducking Errol Spence, man. They don't want that action. Not that they're afraid of him. They're afraid what he could do to their profile. So that's all I got for y'all. Errol Spence has called out the winner, Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter. Let's see what happens, man. Hopefully these dudes answer the bell. He said after his this is exactly his exact words. He said after he gets his mandatory out the way, seeing as though they signed the contract to make that fight happen for the WBC, hopefully they unify next. He don't want no in-betweens, no voluntaries, none of that. He want to get it on next, man. So get it on with that, man. That's all I got for y'all. Blue Blood Sports TV. It's your boy Blue. Shout out. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe, man. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, man. It's your boy Blue. Hashtag new media. Hashtag shout out to the LDBC. Hashtag Black Media Row. That's all I got for y'all. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.